I'll be traveling to South Korea where I'll look into generational change. So basically what that means is these days in South Korea there's a lot of discussion about how different the MZ generation is, that is millennial and Gen Z, how different that generation is from older South Koreans. So I think that is a great topic, and it can be used to encompass so many different other topics within it, whether it's pop culture or attitudes toward feminism and LGBTQ issues, or issues of politics. How do young South Koreans view South Korea's relationship with Japan as compared to older South Koreans? So these are the sort of issues I'm going to write about during my fellowship. I think that this generational change issue is something that has come about in a lot of different countries. It's very relatable pretty much no matter where you live, but it's having a very specific and strong expression in South Korea that I think could be informative to Americans and people in other countries. But also, I'm just very interested as a scholar, as an editor and writer, in how change happens, and I think South Korea is at an interesting moment politically, where younger generations that are now increasingly powerful at the voting booth are generations that don't have personal memories of all of the traumas in South Korea's history. So I think the way that they will change South Korean democracy is going to be really interesting, especially at a time where there are so many sad stories about democratic transition. Each month I'll be writing one dispatch. I think I'm going to try and encompass a bunch of different topics and in particular to talk about people at the margins of South Korean society. So that might include, for example, North Korean defectors, LGBTQ people, people from racial minorities, as well as other marginalized groups like women face a lot of challenges in South Korean society that I think will be interesting to write about. So my plan is basically to talk to different kinds of South Koreans and see how they view their own country and its place in the world. For me, what really sets ICWA apart is that it's already feels very empowering as a fellow, that I know ICWA is looking out for my own educational experience and my growth as a professional. So what that means is during the next 2 years, I'll be able to follow my curiosities and follow excitement in a way that you really can't with most other fellows that are a lot more structured. ICWA has the flexibility that I can talk about a lot of different topics and engage with a lot of different groups in South Korean society while still fulfilling that core mission of ICWA, which is to grow and empower young professionals. Still feels a little bit unreal. It's like, I don't really know what this experience is going to be like, but I know it will change me a lot. I know I'll grow a lot. I know I'm going to learn an immense amount, but all of those things are unknown to me. So it's exciting. I think I've been building up to it for a long time, and yet I didn't think I would have the opportunity to spend 2 years focusing on immersion, language learning, and on writing especially, so I'm just really excited to begin. Experience so far has been great. I think that if there are individuals who are looking for a chance to really explore and grow and to really invest in learning about a country that they care about, I think this seems like a great fit. It gives you a lot of flexibility that other fellowships don't give you.